Hey everybody, welcome back to our live chat. I am Heather, and we do come to you live each and every day, Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday, we're here 5 times a day, and then on Fridays, we are here 2 times a day. Now, those times are changing on Monday, so let's put up the new times for you. Hello, Candy, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. But yeah, we are here for you guys. And so this is a great opportunity for you to ask questions, see product, know the basics. Maybe you're just coming across Facebook or YouTube and you're like, what the heck is this? And stay and listen. You can hang out with us. You can ask questions. Every time we go live, we're on YouTube and Facebook the last hours of each day. And we go over the basics because we know there's so many people out there that have seen our infomercials, and maybe you want to see it in person. Maybe you want to see it, okay, is this really what it, does it do what it says it's going to do? And here you're able to see a live person do the makeup and see it live, ask questions. If there's other products that you want to see, we are here for you for that as well. So let's go over our starter kits. Now, this is our icon right here. This is the icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend, but they're all operated about the same. The Icon Pro is going to have 2 speeds. So if you want to do tanning or anything like that, the Icon Pro would be great for you. But it comes with the makeup. And so when you're ordering a range, and we give you the 2 bottles of foundation so you can have that perfect shade match. You can match 365 days a year, but we give you the 2 bottles so you can practice. Think of this starter kit as your practice kit. We want you to really get in there, get going with it, start using it. The more you have that stylus in your hand, the more you're going to learn, especially in the beginning. But think of this kit as your practice kit, as you're getting started, learning how to use it, and just getting familiar with it. We do give you, let's go over this real quick. This is, I'm gonna have to take this times off real quick. This is what we want you to do to get started. I'm gonna say hello. Hello, Jacqueline on YouTube. Hello, Donna on Facebook. Good morning, Amber. Dawn, that's a great question. Sorry, I got something in my eye. It's burning. It's probably the allergies. John on Facebook asked, so I don't wear makeup often. How long before you recommend buying fresh product? So, Don, and obviously that's a great question because it's going to differ for everybody. I'm one that even if, I go out to walk my dog, I'm going to be airbrushing. And not that it has to be a full amount of airbrush. Or a full coverage of airbrush. And that's the great thing about Luminous is the fact that even if you don't wear a lot of makeup, you can do a couple of passes just to even you out. But then, if there's a day that you're like, hey, I might spend some extra time, you can make more passes and get fuller coverage. And so you're able to do that. Now, one of the large bottles should last you about 45 days. Okay, now that is for somebody who's using it every single day. Because keep in mind, with Luminous, you're using 10 times less makeup. So Dawn, you might only use 4 or 5 drops to get the coverage that you want. And then if you're not using it every day, then you can extend that period as well. One thing I do recommend is to sign up for the VIP program or the replenishment program where you get the makeup sent to you automatically. You adjust that time to whatever accommodates your schedule, your makeup routine, okay? So if I think at first it's like, it is maybe you can have it every 30 days, 45 days, I think up to 60 days. And so you can gauge it that way as well. But I recommend the replenishment program or the VIP program because it's automatically sent to you and you don't even have to think about it. But Dawn, if you were to sign up for the replenishment program and it was sent to you, and let's say you still had, you know, a big bottle left, or, you know, however much left, then push it back a little bit. So next time it will be pushed back even more. So that is, you know, that's what I would recommend. I think what you'll find, because I hear this all the time, people that start using Luminous, they're like, I don't wear makeup all the time, but I found I was doing airbrush because it doesn't do what traditional makeup does. It looks natural. It makes you feel better. It's better for your skin. You're not pulling on your skin. And so it can be very important once you figure it out, once you know, get the bottom, these steps down below. Once you do all of that, then you'll love it. Oh yeah, Dawn. Yes, you can use the same bottle for a year. Now, if it's open, it's about a year time. You just, what happens, things go bad because of air getting into it. And so if it's open, just make sure to make sure that cap's closed. So, but yeah, honey, you're gonna probably use it a lot more though, I bet. All right, so when you first get your system, we want you to get it out, get playing with it, get using it. The things that you're going to practice with are air and water. Not scary at all. So much fun. It feels amazing. So when you get it out, you plug it in. And when you plug it in and turn it on, there's air that comes out. Untangling my hose real quick. There's air that comes out. Watch, hold on. I'll let you see that blow a little bit of this air. See how it is barely blowing my hair. It feels amazing on the skin. It's like a little spa day. And guess what? This is practicing. So we want you to keep the stylus about 4 finger widths away and keep it moving around your face. That is practicing. Okay, get used to this. Get used to feeling the air, feeling how it feels on your skin, because wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going. Then the next step would be to put some water in here and then start pulling back on the trigger. That's going to get you used to moving the stylus around, keeping it 4 finger widths away, and pulling back on your trigger, okay? Get that down. Make sure you're pulling back very light on that trigger. You don't want water dripping down your face. You're going to be pulling back very light. You're putting airbrush on in a different way than traditional makeup. It's going to take you a few times to get used to it. But practicing with air, practicing with the water helps get you to that next level. All right. All right. So now let's go in. And I think I'm going to do, I'm like, what do I want to do? Let's do glow. We've been using glow quite a bit and I love it. So I'm going to shake up my glow. Glow is a highlighter, similar to Love, except it doesn't have shimmer. It doesn't have any luminosity to it. So you can use this under the eyes. There we go. You can use it under the eyes. You can use it as a brow highlight, but it does, and you can still do it down your nose, high cheekbone area, all of that. So I'm going to use a little bit underneath my eyes, holding it still about 4 finger widths away. And then I'm going to do it on my, as a brow highlight. Just right there. And I only put about 2 drops in there. So I'm going to go back and make another pass underneath my eyes, because I'm getting, you can get, to change the intensity, to change the coverage. It's about making passes. All right. Hey, Candy. All right. Go back a little bit more. So there we go. Now I have the highlight that I want. I'm going to stop this real quick. I don't want it to lose focus. I'm going to get, oh, hold on. If it loses focus, I'll jump back on. Okay. Yay, you did it. All right. So right now, I'm going in and I'm going to use a little bit of our translucent powder. Now, some of you might be going, why are you doing it now? I'm going to do it in those areas where I get a little shiny if it's hot outside. And so I can powder real quick, real light, and then I'm going to airbrush over that. What that will do is help, keep my shine down. So I'm going to put about 4 or 5 drops of the Mystic foundation, and I'm actually going to put a drop of Love in there too. I really like that youthful glow, that luminosity, and so I'm just going to put Love right in here. So I used Mystic, shade 3, and Love. Mixing those 2 together. Now I'm going to start my foundation. So starting it in one spot, moving around, making one complete pass. Keeping the stylus moving, light on the trigger. Keep it going. Right on my nose. And there's always, believe it or not, you'll get to the point where this is second nature, like brushing your teeth. And so when I make that one complete pass, I do stop and look in the mirror and see, okay, where else do I need this? Because sometimes there's spots that I miss because I'm just doing it because I've done it so many times. I know those spots that I end up overlooking. And I can go in, and there we go. All right. So I have the coverage that I want. There's a tiny bit of luminosity to my skin, which I definitely want. And it's going to keep me young looking. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Amber. When I squeeze the hose, I don't need a new compressor or just a hose. See, Jeannie on YouTube is asking, my airbrush only blows enough air when I squeeze the hose. So do I need a new compressor or just a hose? When you squeeze out, do you have a hole in your hose, Jeannie? If there's a problem with airflow, I would make sure you don't have a hole in the hose. Also make sure it's on, like underneath the airbrush, that it's connected all the way. Let me take this off real quick. That it's connected all the way to the system itself and to the stylus, but I would check that. And then call customer service because they may be able to answer those questions for you as well. They are working today. All right, so now I'm going to take my angled brush, do some light contouring. And again, this what I love about Luminesse is that you can use traditional makeup with your airbrush. It doesn't have to be all or nothing when it comes to Luminesse, because we have color cosmetics. I'm now using Charming. And I have been doing my blush a little higher because with my mask, you can't see the blush. So I'm like, might as well get it up there. All right. So you can see how that brings a little bit of shape into my face, a little bit of oomph into my face. Let's go in. I don't know which one to use. Let's see. Let's do. We'll have some fun. Let's use Strength, the Strength palette, and just with a nice little blending brush, I'm going to take a blending brush, and then with Passion, which is that purpley pink, I'm going to do my eyeshadow very light. Remember, with everything we do, more passes will get you more intensity. But what you're seeing in here is what you get. So you can blend this down a little bit. So I'm going to go in and see, I mean, it is very true to the color. And I can go in and just blend this a little bit. You can go in and just like get this on and then take another blending brush and blend that, blend it softer, move it around, things like that. So if I wanted to kind of blend this a little bit more, I can go in lightly blending this out. See the difference? Yeah. So now I can go here and do this side. And blending that. Go back in. Make sure they're even. All right, so you just keep going until you get the shade, get the intensity that you want. Now, always use a light hand because it's easier to add than it is to take away. But if you needed to take away, you could use in the Nude and Naughty palette, you could use a neutral matte shade to fade that a little bit more, or the translucent powder, you could stick the brush in there and blend that. But honestly, just start out really soft, blend it. And I have a tissue here that I'm wiping my brush. And just do it till you get it to where you need it. All right, now I'm going to take mascara. I have my curler. Oh, here it is. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Yeah, Jeannie, I've never heard of that. And it's weird because I feel like if you squeeze it, if you squeeze the hose, it would stop the air. So that's why I'm a little confused, but definitely call customer service. It might be the compressor. I don't know. You stumped me. All right, I have my mascara. Sooner than you think. Dawn asked about magnetic lashes. We have some amazing lashes with our wings. Hey, Valerie, how are you, my friend? Putting the mascara on. I do top and bottom, meaning both sides of my top lash. I use the point of the mascara to straighten my lashes or to separate them. And then I do swipe right there at the bottom. All right. There you go with that. So mascara is so important. I don't walk out of the house without mascara. Actually, I lie about that. In the mornings I do because I put my makeup on at work. But mascara it really does frame the eye, and you don't need a lot. You don't. Yesterday we even did it where I did just a little bit and just at the top, almost to tint the lash. But I do like my lashes. I would even probably say, like, sometimes it's easier for me to put on lashes than it would be to do mascara, because I will sit there forever and do them. All right, keeping with the pink theme, I'll do this one. This is Desert. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can focus on this. And will it come back to me? There it goes. Okay. Keeping with my little pink theme going, I have the pink to my eyes, the charming. Let's see, similar thing to me. Jacqueline said that a similar thing happened to her, Jeannie, with the airbrush, that she had blockage of makeup. It worked great, but I had to have a hard time getting it to work. I had to return it 2 times. So that's the one thing I have to say, guys, is Luminous stands behind their makeup. So, and their product. So remember that you do have that 1-year warranty on it. Call customer service and they will help you out. We have one of the best customer service. This is Desert Rose Lip Stain. Lip stains are great to wear this time that we're in because of our masks. So with the lip stain, put it on fairly quickly. Make sure I have the edge right. And you can rub them together as long as it's still wet. Once it dries, don't rub your lips together. So after I put on the lip stain, I'll leave my lips apart for a few minutes and then I will lick them to set everything like that. And then I'm good. Okay. All right. Sorry, my nose is itching. I feel like I always feel like I have something, but anyway. All right. There you go, guys. And now I am ready. Let me fix this hair. I am ready for the day. Doing Luminous, this will take you less time getting ready. Once you get started, once you have practiced a few times, you'll have it down. You'll be ready to go. It doesn't take more time. You're not hunting for brushes. You're not having to, look for multiple things. You can go bam, bam, bam. You know exactly what to do with your products. A lot of the products have multiple uses, so you can, even shorten that time. I mean, I think one time we timed me doing makeup from start to finish, eyebrows, lashes, everything. and didn't really talk, which was hard to do. But I did everything in 14 minutes. And so you really can, you know, get the hang of it. Yes, at first it might take you a minute. I mean, you're going to get used to it. But like I said, the more you have the stylus in your hand, the more you're going to learn and the better you'll be at airbrushing. So, did you use airbrush blush? No, I used the strength palette, full strength palette. But this is very similar to the purpley color that I used the other day. So, all right, guys, that is it for today on this Friday. I hope everybody is going to have an amazing, amazing weekend. Have fun this weekend. Do something fun. Do something different that with your makeup that you haven't done before, so you can experience it and see if you like it. Do it right before you take your makeup off, and that way it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you don't like it. You're taking your makeup off. And then you might love it, and then you can do it the next morning. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you back here on Monday. But remember, times are changing. Times are changing. On Monday, we start at 9 a.m. All right, guys. Thanks. Talk to you soon.